Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Josh. Where are you going, Jenna? Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Josh, American AF Dumpster Rentals. Today, I'm going to be adjusting the brakes on the trailer. I posted yesterday that we were having some, I felt like the brakes were a little sketchy when I have a heavy load. I posted on the Facebook group, on the private Dumpster Rentals 101 Facebook group. If you guys aren't a member, make sure you first you gotta like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you can go in there and request to be approved into that group. A ton of good guys in there with a ton of good information. They know a lot of good stuff. So I posted in there just kind of a comment or a question about the brakes, and you know, if there's a way that I can upgrade the brakes. And I was told that there is an adjustment on these trailers, and you can adjust it to be a little bit better. So I'm going to try to adjust the brakes here, and this will be the first time I've ever adjusted any kind of drum brakes. So I'm going to take you guys along with me, and hopefully we can do this together for the first time ever. All right, so Alright, so first things first, you gotta jack it up. So we've got to jack up the tires so they can freely spin, so that we can then adjust the brakes. So here we go. Go down here, and I'm gonna jack it up. I'm gonna find a jacking point to jack it up, and I'm gonna jack it up right on the frame. Hopefully it'll get me high enough. Alright, so we just want the wheels to freely spin, and yep, that's kind of where it's at. It shouldn't spin that freely though, which is a good example and the reason why we need to adjust the brakes. I mean, there should be a little bit of resistance, and as you can see, the tire just keeps going and going and going with basically zero resistance. So that gives me a good indication that I definitely need to adjust the brakes on this thing. So let's get down there and see what it's like. All right, looks like we're under here. And, well, so from videos that I saw, this is going to be the plug to open up to adjust the brakes. There's usually two, but apparently this one only has one. So we're going to go ahead and see if I can feel around. All right, so if you put your screwdriver in here, there's a little tab that you can kind of feel. I believe it's, oh yeah, I can feel it there. So as you can see, I was going down, and I can kind of feel it. It's starting to break, so I'm gonna go a little bit off. I'm gonna let off just a little bit on that until it frees. Let's go drop it down. Just make sure that's what it is. And you can see the tire just stopped on its own. You can feel the friction. You can almost hear it. Just to be double sure, we're going to tighten even more. And now it really stopped. Now you can really feel it. Now it doesn't want to go unless you really push it. So I'm going to let off a little bit. And that's where I'm going to leave the brakes right there. I'm going to leave it at that right there. That's about where we're going to leave it. We're going to put the plug back in. And then we got 3 more tires to do. Simple as that, guys. Somebody that has zero mechanical experience can come in here and do this, and so can you. Alright, so we're on the back driver tire. We're going to go ahead and, you can see it spins again super free. Kind of hear it. I'm starting to hear it like rub. Oh yeah, now I feel it, I think. There we go. Oh yeah, it feels like I'm So I'm gonna go one more. And I believe that's where I'm gonna leave it right there. So that one needed a lot of adjusting, y'all. So from the factory, this one, this back one almost felt like it was way off. So needed a lot of adjusting. So what they say is, after your first 500 miles, you should definitely readjust your brakes, and then every 3,000 miles, readjust them, because as it wears, these drums, they're not self-adjusting. So I believe e-trailer does sell. I saw a video where e-trailer does sell self-adjusting brakes. So I'm gonna probably look into that. And over here, kind of inspecting around, I've got a loose wire, and I don't know where this is supposed to go to. May not need to go anywhere. Maybe a ground. Not sure. So this could also be a problem why my brakes feel funny. Alright, so over here you can see the wires that I have. I've got a white wire and a black wire that go into the white wire over here from the trailer, from the brake caliper, from the brake itself. And it's split into this wire here. So on this back brake, I think this is going to have to go, this one has to go to this white wire right here. So I'm about to splice that here in a little bit. That might help my brakes out too a little bit. I don't know what it does, but obviously that's my electric brakes. For any of you guys that are watching, maybe you guys can tell me. But either way, I'm going to splice it in there, and hopefully that makes it a lot better. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and strip this out. Looks like this one should be fine, I believe. This one will not. Could use some better wire strippers. This may not be the proper way to connect it, but this is the way I know how, so this is going to be the way I do it. I only have one go at this because I only have one of these things, so let's hope I do it right. I'll slide one of these little shrink wrap things down if I can. Hopefully it's big enough. Push this in there all the way. Or tighten that up. Okay, we're going to slide this on. Check our connections, we're good. And that's it. That's how you connect it. Hopefully, hopefully that fixes the whole situation I got with the brakes. I'm gonna keep adjusting the brakes on the other side though, because I can feel it. I can still, I could feel when I adjusted these two that there was a lot of play. So I'm gonna adjust it again on the other side. So here we go. All right, so we're on the other side now. The front tires is not spinning as much. I believe that's going to be just finally adjusted. I'm not going to adjust that one. But the rear tire and the passenger side still needs a little bit of adjusting. So I'm going to go ahead and change this one. I'm going to check the wiring on both of them, and then I'll be done. This took a little bit longer than I expected, but you know, as long as we're checking it and we're finding stuff, I'm happy with that. Or I'm happy that we can fix it. You want to spin it? So we're going to go down to up. Keep going. You can hear it catching a little bit, so I'm going to leave it. I'm gonna go loosen it up just a little bit. Yeah, you can stop. I'm gonna loosen up just a little bit. Okay, give her a good spin. We're good there. So that's about a good indication of it being adjusted well, from what I'm understanding. And I'm gonna go ahead and cover this hole back up. Make sure you get it in there correctly. There we go. Check the wiring, looks good.
Yeah.
All connected. And that should be it. That's all she wrote, guys. Make sure you give me a like, subscribe. First time I've done this kind of stuff. Hopefully you guys learned something. Took you with me, and we adjusted our drum brakes for the first time on this trailer together. Like, subscribe, smash the notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.